Hey guys, it's DJ here and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm doing another unboxing video and we're going to be unboxing the physical copy for Lost Records Bloom and Rage. Originally, this was supposed to come out at the very end of the year on New Year's Eve, but they released it much earlier than they originally planned, and now it's out and I can't wait to check it out. I was already gonna get the physical copy whenever it came out, but I had to get it. I really had to get it after they announced that there would be like some little bonus items in here. Apparently, there's like 3 double-sided cards along with a reversible cover for this box. Dang, see, they really put a lot of thought into this little release because you don't see a lot of stuff like that anymore, especially not nowadays, even when it comes to like pre-ordering physical copies for games. Back then, ordering physical copies for games, well, pre-ordering them, and you get like little bonus items and stuff like that, it was worth spending the money. Nowadays, when you pre-order games, all you get is just like a little card, well, a little piece of paper that just has like this code, you can type it in, and it's just stupid. But anyway, let's hurry up and open this. All right, moment of truth. What? Oh, oh, this is cool. Summer of 95. What happened? Really? Yo, it's got, dude, it's got one of them old Polaroid cameras. Oh, these are like oh, really? Oh my God. Okay, so these must be the little double-sided cards. Good. Okay, so on one side you got the little Polaroid camera, you got the Polaroid picture right here, and then you got on the other side the characters. Oh man, here's the plastic. Oh, and the cards are pretty thin. I wasn't expecting the cards to be this thin. There we go. Yeah. Oh man, that one's really nice. Bro. Then you got, oh shoot. Yo, I for real saw something on the back. Oh, that's fire. Hold on. Okay, so you got the original squad, you got all 4 characters. And then, like I said, this stuff is double-sided. So we also got a picture of them the night of the concert. Oh man, that's hella cool. I don't know if y'all can see that all perfectly. I mean, I'm sure y'all can. Bro, this is so nice. See? You don't you don't see stuff like this anymore, man. You can tell that the creators and the creative team actually cared when they put stuff like this together. And honestly, Lost Records Bloom and Rage is really a slept on game. I mean, not too much because they put this together. But still though, I feel like a lot of people aren't really talking about it though. Oh man, this is really cool. All right. You got that one and here's another one. I like how it has alternate. Oh man. I'll get to that one in a minute. Dang. Okay, I like this one because it's kind of similar to the little poster, the little image that you get when you load up the game. Oh man, and that's cool too. Yeah, yeah. If you, it's kind of like similar to the cover. See the resemblance? But it's got like a different art style. Oh yeah, and also here's the little. I like how it has the Bloom and Rage logo. Man, that's cool. This is so freaking nice. Also, if you haven't played the game or like watched me play it, yo, link will be in the description. And also, if you need tissue, that won't be an issue because I got you. But in the meantime, let's check out more of this stuff. Bro, this is so cool. And you already saw this side when it was in the plastic, but look what's look what's on the other side. I like how it's the same picture from the game when, hey yo, spoilers if you haven't played the game, watch me play. Click off because I will be talking about like the game and stuff. But yeah, I like how this is the same picture for from the game when you open up the package, the little time capsule package at the very end of tape 2. This is that same picture from the game. I love how they put this together. I love how they like brought it to life. Dang, didn't think didn't think you'd be seeing this in real life, but you do now. I like how it says summer '95, and you got like the scribbles of like the abyss and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and there's even like more um scribbles of the abyss right here. Oh my god. This is so freaking cool. The creative team did an amazing job with this stuff. It's cool to see something like this because a lot of game companies and creative teams and game companies don't do stuff like this anymore. Whether you pre-order a game or not, you should you should really go all out when it comes to your game and stuff like that. Doing promoting the game, doing campaigns for it, and also speaking of the campaign, I love how they really like wrote music for the game, music specifically for the game. I mean, of course, you hear about people composing music for the game, but as far as like writing lyrics and making lyrical music for the game, you don't really see a lot of that anymore. And this game has quite a few songs that were written specifically for the game. I mean, you got that one song, Anything You Want, you can be anything we want. It's the same song that you hear when you load up the menu for the game, and the same song you hear like throughout the game, like during the little summer of '95 montage and stuff. And then you also got See You in Hell by Nora Kelly. See you in hell. They even made a music video to promote the game. You don't really see stuff like that anymore. You don't see a lot of game companies do stuff like that where they write a song, create a music video, and like release it to promote their games and stuff like that. You don't see a whole lot of that. And then another song that they like wrote specifically for the game was like that one song talking about feeling they can't explain, I got a feeling I can't explain. You can also hear that song in the menu too. It's that one song where you can hear like the little singer humming. It's like, bro, they they put so much effort and care into the game. I I freaking love it. But the last thing we need, well, one of the last things we need to check out is this reversible cover art. And it's also got like an alternate art style, like artwork and stuff. Ah, nice. All right. Oh, this is fire. Oh, wow. Okay. Yo, check this out. Yeah. Man, that's hella nice. And then it's got like the little, you know, little seizure and health stuff at the bottom right there. And I like how it's got the Lost Records logo in the middle. In the middle. of like in the middle of like this little cover right here. Bro, I wonder if I can recognize anybody. Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, you got Autumn right there. I think that's Nora. Yep. And then you got Swann. Then you also got Cat at the very end right there. Bro, this is so freaking nice. And you don't see a lot of games with reversible cover arts anymore. There are some games out here that still do like cover art. Games like Until Dawn, they did a reversible cover art for the original Until Dawn and even for the PS5 remake of Until Dawn. There's also some reversible cover art for like that Doom 2016 game, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, others. Bro, this stuff is real nice. Oh yeah. Then of course, here's the disc right here, bro. And also I wanna see like how the physical copy like looks too. I mean, I know it's gonna look good, but I still wanna see how it looks. The disc is really cool too. Okay, so this is the first double-sided art card that we looked at. This is the one where it's got everybody in the picture that night when they performed in front of the Blue Spruce when they was performing that song "See You in Hell." I like how you for real got Cat right here screaming to the mic with Autumn. Man, screaming the lyrics. They was having such a good time, dude. Man, I hate that concert ended in such a terrible way, especially when it came to us finding out what was wrong with Cat and everything. Man, it was crazy. Even though it ended badly, they still put on a hell of a good show. You got Swann recording the whole thing just like she was in the game. Then, of course, you got Nora killing it on lead. Man, this is such a really cool card. Then you also got the other one where it's a picture of them, BFFs. Same picture from the game when they opened up that box. Dang, man. I can't get over how nice this is. July 1995. Goated year. I'm saying goated year for movies, TV shows, music, and everything. Of course, no doubt, that was like the best summer of their lives. Also, one of the best years of their lives. At least up until they found out Cat was sick. And then all of that crazy stuff went down. It was a good year for like every little piece of genre of music. I mean, you had Perry Mason by Ozzy Osbourne. Foo Fighters had a couple of good songs. It was also a really good year for R&B and hip hop too. I mean, you had Jodeci, Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio. You also had Candy Rain by Soul For Real, Michael Jackson's Earth Song, and that song he did with his sister Scream. And then you also had Montel Jordan. This is how we do it. Boy, Montel Jordan had everybody in a chokehold when that song came out in 1995. And of course, so did Bone Thugs and Harmony when they came out with First of the Month. Dang. Wake up, it's the first of the month. Then you also got the third art card where it's got like the Bloomin' Rage title card too. Here's here's what the other side looks like. Got the art style of them looking into the abyss, making their wishes and stuff. Everybody except for Autumn, of course. Because of course Autumn didn't trust it. Not at first. I mean, depending on the choices you make, sooner or later, she will like make a wish. If you convince her to stick around and stuff after she had came back to Fawn's Rest to get her stuff and had that panic attack, if you manage to help her overcome the panic attack and stuff, she'll like she'll stay with you and she'll even go to the abyss with Swann and make a little wish. But yeah, this is hella nice. And of course, check out the other side. This is what this stuff looks like up close. I know it probably looks a lot better than earlier, which is why I'm doing this. I really like how they put so much detail and effort into these little art cards. I really like this one because it's for real like an old Polaroid picture, just like in the game. Because of course, mid '90s Polaroid cameras and stuff. And of course, you take pictures and the picture comes out and you can just write stuff on here. BFFs, July 1995. Then people just be writing stuff on the back. You would see stuff like that all throughout the game. You just gotta look. You'll see a whole lot of pictures like this. I really love the attention to detail to this one. Basically, this one is my favorite. That was so far my favorite. Then you got this one. I really like the little different, the alternate art style that they did with these, especially this one, because they all look hella different from the little final game. And this is what the cover art looks like up close. Rated M for mature. You got Don't Nod, Maximum Entertainment. Yo, they nailed this. They really nailed this. They did such a good job with this. Got the little regular cover art right here. You got the back where it's got like it describes the game and stuff. And you got it written in Spanish with the pictures, them standing over the abyss. Then here's what the alternate cover artwork looks like. Right here you got Cat, and you got that Swann. This is definitely Swann right here. And then you got Nora, and then there's Autumn right here. At first I was a bit confused. I didn't know exactly who was who until I kept looking at their shoes. You can tell that this was Nora right here. And if you remember, she had on like yellow sneakers when they were in the forest recording the music video and stuff. Then they came up to the overlook and started chilling, talking about life, going back to school and stuff. It was such a little wholesome moment. There's a lot of good wholesome moments in this game. Here's the disc. This is what the disc looked like. Man, the disc looks really nice and it's all clean and stuff. And before we check out the game, this is what the reversible cover art looks like inside the cover art holder. Wow, this looks so nice. I've never really done the reversible cover art with the games I have. I really got to do this more often. And then here's the Lost Records logo on the side. Then here's the back. This is real nice. But yeah, I gotta do this more often with the other games that have reversible cover art, like Until Dawn, Marvel Spider-Man, and also of course Miles Morales Spider-Man. I can't believe Marvel Spider-Man is 7 years old. It don't even feel like 7 years. And that game has an amazing reversible cover art. That and the Miles Morales game. And so does the Last of Us remastered, along with The Last of Us Part 2, Days Gone, and also the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection. Those have really good reversible cover arts, especially when it comes to Uncharted 4 and Uncharted The Lost Legacy. Bro, this is some really good reversible cover art. I never really fully appreciated the reversible cover art like I do now. Looking at this, yeah, it just reminds me of how much detail some of these game companies be putting into their game releases. Just like Naughty Dog when it comes to The Last of Us Uncharted and their reversible cover art as well, and also Insomniac when it comes to Spider-Man. Goated reversible cover art. All right, let's go check out the physical copy of the game. Dude, loading up this game will never get old, especially when it comes to seeing the vintage FBI warning and stuff. Man, it's such a cool detail. Saying you had the little old FBI warning and all that stuff, and also the little VCR ambience and stuff, man. And then of course you got the title menu right here. Oh my god. This is just taking me back right here. I'll never forget the night that I finished this entire game. And it took me back to the menu where I saw this, where I see the remaining members of Bloom and Rage as adults sitting at the overlook, and then you have Cat's ghost in the middle right there. Bro, I was already like overwhelmed by all of what I had just seen. The reunion, the full reunion ending, the Bloom and Rage reunion ending, where everybody stayed until the very end, and then you also had the little end credit. You had the little end credit sequence where it was like all of the memories you captured from that summer. As if I wasn't overwhelmed enough, they hit me with this. Man, the graphics look amazing. They look even better on physical copy and stuff. I mean, either way, the graphics are gonna look clean. But yeah, it's an empty box. Yeah, regardless of the physical copy or the digital version, the graphics are gonna look good. And I like how it for real says gargoyles on the front of here, which means she dubbed a VHS tape and recorded gargoyles on it. Dude, I miss the days of dubbing VHS tapes to get some of your favorite movies and TV shows on them and stuff. Also, I don't know what Sliders is. All I know is it's some sort of old sci-fi show. But yeah, Gargoyles though. I've been watching Gargoyles lately. It's so good. And also, the Gargoyles movie, The Heroes Awaken, came out the same year. I found out about this when I was like going back and playing it in collectible mode. And at the time, I didn't even know what... At the time, I didn't watch any episodes of Gargoyles whatsoever. But I'm watching it now. It's so good. And also, this was probably the only Disney movie they could really reference in this game, because I know it would have cost a whole lot more money if they were to reference any more like Disney movies on this game. I mean, they could have also referenced a Goofy movie, Pocahontas, and also Toy Story. I mean, Toy Story didn't come out until like November, but still came out in 1995 though. There's so many details and references of media and among other things in this game, and I love it. It's the secret spot. Oh yeah, the secret spot.
I so cannot forget to pack this. I would die if the new owners found it.
Yeah. Also, when you go into like the little secret spot later on, depending on the choices you make, Swann will write like a little... She'll basically write like a little story involving like Cat and Swann jumping into the abyss, which basically foreshadows the very last scene in the game where Swann follows the moths into the woods and she actually enters the abyss, which was crazy. Bro, there's so many foreshadowing details in this game that I didn't notice until like later on or after the fact. There's also like some other details that I found when you go over to the movie palace too. Y'all still open?
Excuse me? Are you still open?
Hey, Ooh, she's closing. Sorry.
Nora,
Really,
cut it
Nora?
out.
I mean,
I mean, I know that,
I
but
guess I
I'm
don't
still
mind
asking.
missing the trailers.
Chill.
Hey, man, sometimes the trailers be like the best part.
Just
Might
let me
have to
know if you
turn.
have any questions.
Okay. I'd like to order
I'll
some,
just
but
have a look
they're
at the
closing though.
menu.
It's to your right. Oh, and the hot dip machine has been broken since, like, basically forever. So don't ask.
Wow.
Okay.
Dang, just like the ice cream machine at McDonald's. It's crazy.
Oh, just get the
Beyond.
bear one already.
Nora!
Really?
Let her pick for herself.
What?
Rainbow or
It's
beyond?
good.
Rainbow Snow's better. Trust me.
I mean, I'm thinking about Rainbow Snow. I'm actually choosing this because when I first played, we didn't even get the chance to look at the menu or really choose anything. That's because I was exploring with the camera and stuff.
I'll take a rainbow snow. I like it. It's sour.
You've got good
That
taste.
thing's actually sour.
Thanks. I'll just wait over here.
No problem.
Dude, I'm melting. Thank God the multiplex keeps their AC on blast.
We're actually getting
You're
some from
going
this
to the
place.
movies?
Can't believe it.
Yeah. Right after this.
That's awesome. I love movies.
Cool. Not much to do around here anyways. Right?
Yeah. It's a nice theater.
Let me get that slushie started for you. Just a sec.
Ocean still left to cross. Cast away on a moment.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
Wow.
Dude.
Yeah, the first time I played this, I didn't get a chance to even get a slushie. And I was just immediately gonna take a shortcut through the gate. This is really different seeing that happen. Alright, called up Mom. Let's climb the ladder. I remember when I first came across this,
Hopefully that guy who
Right.
works here isn't around.
and of course she's referring to Dean, Autumn's ex. Dude was a cheater and an asshole. And speaking of Dean, you find out some more stuff about Dean while you're up here if you like go over to this table. Oh yeah, just a magazine. Yeah, if you go over to this table, you can actually see the age of like Dean and stuff right here. Zoom in. Put the read. Bro, the crazy part is Dean is 27 and Autumn is like what, 16? So this is a dude. This was a dude that was damn near 30 or something. And he was for real doing some things with a 16-year-old. This is outrageous. Straight to jail right away. I was thinking, yo, please don't tell me this is the same dude that cheated on Autumn, but it most likely is, cause ain't no way in hell a man that's nearly 30 should be messing with a 16-year-old. That's crazy. It was hella cool to find out that I can actually come up here and look at some stuff.
Okay, I really gotta go. If I cut through the fence, I shouldn't be too late. Ugh. Uh-oh.
Dean's a cheater. Autumn's a... Bro. Man, that's messed up. He basically deserves to be on the registered sex offenders list or something. Because that was crazy finding out that Dean was 27. And honestly, where were her parents? Autumn's parents should have known about Dean, and if they didn't, they did nothing about it. They obviously failed at parenting. And the fact that Dean cheated on Autumn with like the school hoe is insane. I'm assuming the dude was some sort of messed up super senior or something. Either that or he graduated and was spying on all the girls in high school. I don't know the full story, but yeah, Dean was Dean was basically another loser just like Corey, if not worse. When we go through the fence, I'm sure Dylan, I mean, of course, Dylan's gonna get upset, and I'm sure Swann will have a different response for Dylan confronting her about being recorded. Because originally she said,
Oh,
I wasn't
cool.
filming you, promise.
I'll just film that before I go.
She says the same thing for when you're recording Dylan from like the top of the movie palace,
Wonder where it came from.
but she'll say something like, I wasn't filming you. Well, at least not right now. Also, this red balloon.
Hey!
Oh,
Stop that!
I didn't even
What
get a
the
chance to
hell?
record it.
What are you
Damn.
doing? What the?
Who? Me?
Yeah, you! What are you, some kind of creep?
What?
Weren't you just recording me? Weirdo.
Yo,
I saw you pointing that thing straight at me. I'm not an idiot.
I wasn't just now.
Don't play dumb.
Promise.
Give me that camera.
just now. See the difference? It was a small difference in Swann's dialogue, but it was still noticeable though. I remember playing that part in collectible mode, and I noticed that. The crazy thing is, you don't even have to record them when you're on top of the movie palace. All you got to do is just pull out the camera, and Swann will basically impersonate both of them while they're chilling. Well, while Dylan's chilling and Corey's just messing with his bike like always. And I was going to say something about the balloon, but Dylan interrupted me. The red balloon reminds me of Pennywise from It, which makes sense because there is quite a few references to Stephen King and stuff in this game. And there's a lot of other references to old media and movies and stuff in that game. And it makes sense because the drama series for It came out all the way back in 1990. So I wouldn't be surprised if that red balloon was a reference to It. And what's the other crazy thing about that is Velvet Cove is a small town. And of course, if you watch the movies or even read the book, you know that it basically took place in a small town. It was called Derry. Nice little Easter egg. There are so many of them. But my all-time favorite one of my favorite Easter eggs in Bloomin' Rage is the Vortex Club Easter egg. If you play Life is Strange 1, you definitely know what that's a reference to. That being said, I'm going to leave this unboxing video right here. Yo, really cool. I love all the little cards and stuff that you get in this game. Not in this game, in this box. The little bonus items. Bonus items are amazing. Especially this one. They're all good. But at first, I had no idea that this one was basically the last shot from the reveal trailer for this game. I didn't know until I did research on this game and stuff. And honestly, I gotta say this one more time. The marketing team and creative team did such an amazing job. The soundtrack for Bloomin' Rage is just a masterpiece. The music is a masterpiece. The whole game is a masterpiece. They did such an amazing job with this game. I can't wait to see what else they have in store for us. And I'm definitely gonna play it. If y'all enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. I will see y'all next time. Peace.